This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey everyone, Sarah Hanlon here with the iPhoneAppReview.com, and today we're taking a look at Memory and Disk Scanner Pro, which is a really handy utility for iPhone and iPad that allows you to see various things about your device. It's available to download from the App Store for free, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it works. So this is the main screen of Memory and Disk Scanner Pro, and as you can see there are two different scans, memory and disk. You can see information about your device's memory up at the top, such as the amount that's currently in use, the amount that's free, etc. And as far as disk space goes, you can see how much disk space is free and how much disk space is used. So the way the app works is you tap the one-click button and it runs both scans at the same time. Sometimes you get this message while the disk scan is running, and all you have to do is tap done and it will continue. And if you have junk files on your device, they'll pop up there and tell you how much disk space it freed up, basically how much junk it deleted. And you'll see up at the top, your memory gets reallocated, and supposedly this makes your device faster. And you can also see you can run each scan individually by tapping the scan button in the middle. You can also cancel it. If you tap the little CPU button up at the top of the screen, you can see information about your CPU, such as running processes, the number of cores, idle percentage, free memory, etc. So, a little bit of geekery going on here as far as being able to see what's going on in your device. And you can also see information about your network, such as your Wi-Fi network and your cellular network, and your system. So, lots of useful information if you're looking for that particular stuff. Otherwise, it's kind of cool just to browse it and see the inner workings of your iPhone or your iPad. One of the things I do want to mention about Memory and Disk Scanner Pro is it's a really useful app, and it seems to deliver on what it promises, which is cleaning up your device's memory and removing junk files from your disk. But one thing I want to mention is the iOS operating system, as far as memory goes, really does a fantastic job itself of reallocating memory and shutting down apps you don't use. So if you're like me and you have a ton of different apps running in the background in your multitask bar, the device itself does a great job of minimizing them in order to make your current apps run better. So that aspect of the app is kind of unnecessary in my opinion, only because, like I said, iOS itself does a great job of handling memory itself. But as far as the disk space goes, I did notice when I initially ran the app that it did delete a significant amount of data. This will be your cache data. Like if you're browsing Facebook, your device automatically stores stuff like images, just like your internet browser does. And basically what Memory and Disk Scanner Pro does is it tries to delete that stuff in order to free up disk space. Like I said, as far as how well it does it, in my experience, it works. Like I said, as you can see, it says no junk on your device, anything like that, and we haven't changed apps at all, nothing running in the background, and to me, in my opinion, it seems to work. It doesn't seem to do any harm, is basically what I mean. And you can see in the settings menu, there are quite a few comprehensive settings that you can adjust. You can choose what action the app does when you start it up. You could choose to have it scan either memory or disk, or both. And you can also adjust memory settings, such as how well the scan works, if it's a deep scan, quick scan, etc. And you can see there, you can change the disk scan basically to alter how quickly it scans and how deep it searches for information. One thing I do want to mention also about Memory and Disk Scanner Pro is that the app itself is free to download from the App Store, but it's only a trial run, and from what I can tell, your trial is based off of how many times you run the scanning function. I'm not sure if it's memory and disk combined or the one-click scan, but I did notice that I believe it's up to 3 scans. I'm not sure if it's of each, but that's pretty much the free trial, is just a couple of scans. After that, if you want to keep using the app and keep scanning your memory and your disk space and whatnot, you have to purchase the full version for 99 cents. And like I said, it is a universal app, so it doesn't break the bank, especially if the app works or if you find that the app works for you. Again, Memory and Disk Scanner Pro is available to download from the App Store for free and is universally compatible with iPhone and iPad. This has been Sarah Hanlon with the iPhoneAppReview.com taking a look at Memory and Disk Scanner Pro. Till next time.